chat about if you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat, while you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone. Was it too
put in that blender, hold on, who is you? Pound it down before you enter. Don't you hang with the ops, talking about it, don't remember, trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer, cooped up, too up, make it they suit tucks, begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball, you can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man, touch hands, we bout to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight, it take time. You seen the Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. Does the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre. Like the money in the bank, you better play where it's safe. Told him Belly fill his tank, run up to the next steak. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the club. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slide me something. Hungry for it, see it issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got get it, go retrieve it, just short small. When that's from Cali, but the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, to sleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache, gotta hook to I know so long as she get really Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we like we go back, way back. Run it that we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. You see J that, I be in the streets like a straight rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. Well, it's official. We reached the halfway point of the regular season. Still a lot of work left to do, though, as we're away in Week 9. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. Into traffic, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Great. Set.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. This is close, but I think they... Stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Great. Set. 180.
It's Pacheco again. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Hurts on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Great, set. Trimmer. Delta.
A first down carry for Pacheco. This will get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Brian Burns coming up with the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Great, set. Delta.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Delta, set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30.
Great, set. Alpha. Delta.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Hurts to throw. Dumped off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Giants going dime coverage here, Brock. 6 DBs out there, 3rd down. They're in long for him here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, in case they hadn't paid attention in the narrative this week, Brock, let that be their final reminder. This is the league's #1 defense they're facing this time.
Yeah, these guys got to the stadium early. You're number one. You're playing with confidence. You're playing with juice. And you're playing to take the ball away.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Buying some time right. He crosses the 35. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
So you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Now here's Cam Scadaboo on the ground. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready! Cougar 19! Go!
Quick one to the outside by Dart. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 72.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, it's pretty clear just watching this unfold. They want to find a way to get this player in space where he's most dangerous. Defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came off on that one.
Hawk 70.
Darts looking to throw. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scattaboo. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Go! Viking 18.
Darts out of the shotgun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
On 1st down, Hurts. That one falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection deep downfield. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Very set. Hey, let's go. Trim it.
2nd down, Hurts throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Third down, Giants coming out in a dime look.
Set.
To the air on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds.
On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And this one spits out a little shy of midfield. They're going to be in enemy territory to begin this possession. First and 10 now from the 46.
19.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Cowboy 80. Check out.
From the gun, here's Darts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Five men out in the secondary for the Eagles on 3rd down. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dutt. Pulled in by his back. Scatterboo. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Maddox Trujillo on to handle this field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. Within 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. Motion man left is Brown. Hurts now on 4th. Chased out to his right. This one's caught. Smith has it. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
And the Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Let's go. Trimmer.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Yards to go.
Great.
And again, here's Hurts. On the move, headed right. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Elliott connects there. And they are able to get their first 3 points of this game.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10. Driving forward with Scatterboot. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Going right back to Scatterboot. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now Darts going to the air. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go, set. Rock low 80. Let's go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Giants are set to punt. Blake Gillikin will kick it away. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
180, 180.
And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Second down now, 7 to go.
Trimmer.
Zone read, it's Pacheco. And that zone read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Giants going dime coverage here, Brock. 6 DBs out there, third down. They'll air it out on third. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. Fourth down coming up. The Giants using their first timeout. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Go! 70 Lions!
Here's start now. Has his man. That's their rookie from Oregon. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
Second and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Here goes Dart to the air. Your left side finds Freiermuth. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Back to throw, here starts. Completed to his running back. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Let's go! 70 Timberwolf!
Dart gonna throw again. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Give him 8 on that one. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
60 Bison! 60 Bison!
Throwing on first down. It starts. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Here we go! Bronco, go!
Dart out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long for him here. Caught inbounds downfield. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Offense is set. First and 10. Throwing from the gun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on and on.
19, track.
That's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, Shaq. Cougar 19.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get their first points of this game just before halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Giants take a 4-point lead. Now Brown on to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. From the pistol, Hurts. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there, just 11 seconds remaining. Here's Jordan Stout coming on again to punt.
Jordan Stout in punt formation.
All right, they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime. One last play before the break. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Scannaboo. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At their 48-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44.
At the 44-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Throwing the out route, complete. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Let's go. Trimmer.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did, too.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down.
From the red zone now. Brings it in. And he drives this forward to the 6.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second and 6 coming up here. It's Hurts once again. Catch made. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Making that throw and double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch, a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And this is going to end behind a line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
In close, they're going to pass on that field goal. They're going for it. A touchdown and a first down, both on the table. He's back to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go, set. Hawk 7, Cougar 19.
Scatterboo now from the gun. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
Darts back to throw. Complete over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
19, charge.
From the gun, here's Dart. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Running with Scatterboo. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. That's why they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Giants with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win.
Hold it ready.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Set up.
go play action. Here's Dart. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Viking 18. 70 Lions.
Throwing on 3rd. Here's Dart. He's got it over the middle. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants now lead by 10. Brown now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants drive their lead to 11.
Giants 14. Eagles 3.
Now Brown on to send it away. He fields it from the 8. He'll head out of bounds on the return. First call here coming from the shotgun. Hurts now from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On first down, Hurts. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense in a hurry up here.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Giants' 46-yard line.
Play action, Hurts has it. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
The Giants using their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Third down, Giants coming out in a dime look. Third and long for him here. A throw left side, caught by Brown. To the 35 before the defense can get him out. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open to beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Hurts yet again. Sends this to the end zone. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Eagles now within one score in the fourth. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Set. Cowboy 80. Go.
On the ground, it's Scatteroo. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Liking it.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. It is cut left side. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving 2. They gain 11 on that play, and it's good for a New York first down.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19. Pat the 60.
Darts out of the shotgun. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Boy, this is really great defense to deny a big play and make them work for the touchdown. If they want to reach the end zone, they have to scrap and fight through them.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Scatteroo. Rolling into enemy territory. And he has this down to the 34. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
They'll run here on first down. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw. Here starts. Connects on the crosser. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants now lead by 10. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
From the pistol, Hurts. Dump off caught by his back. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Hurts to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on third down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Desperation time here. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles now within one score in the fourth. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Scatterboo. He's stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To throw, here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Sack. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Looking to throw. That's a cut for the first. He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First down.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first.
43-yard line.
They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. First and 10 from the 43.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolf. Go.
They give right side. It's Scatterboo. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboys.
On the carry, this is Scatterboot. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Looking to throw. Pulled in by his back. Scatterboot. Gets it to the 15. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants now lead by 10.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get him on a handoff, pin-off pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants drive their lead to 11. Now Brown on to send it away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Hits him on the in route. And he'll get it up to the 27. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. So early movement for the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Eagles trailing by 11. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Hurts throwing again. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Giants are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go now. Grab the old lady.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a 1/3 of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready. 18, ready.
Another carry for him. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. They can let the clock run out here, but let's see if they resist the temptation to add on 3 more instead. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. So the Giants come away with the win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, "Hill."
what defines my name.